Hello there, the Fabled Harpooner here, ready to add a couple more of a Baleful Gigginox. That's how it's gonna pronounce the plural of the Gigginox word name. It's an event quest. The event quest in itself is, I believe, a strange breed. I'm going to be using the bow weapon class and the upgrade to the Alla Victoria Mark 1 as the weapon of choice. I'm going to be using the Royal Ludroth armor set. Let's see, you've got these skills. This is a port type quest. Port quest to do because it's an event. So I've gone for the hearing protection. More over than the paralysis protection in this particular quest in this setup, essentially. Now, while the weapon upgrade does lack the last slot I require to get the high grade hearing protection, I did manage to get a talisman that's at least 1 point in it. It's not much, but it's enough to get me the high grade earplugs. Now for the weapon itself, that was just about to upgrade blindly. You can see here the Alla Victoria Mark II requires mostly insidious parts and Plesioth weapons, which I have to farm a bit more of. Best to capture the monster. Plesioth, when you farm in for the weapons, you can get them from the breaks, but you can get better chances, or at least more chances, if you capture. Now comparing the stats of the current version and the upgrade, let's see. We have some increase in raw damage, some increase in elemental damage, and that's pretty much it. The shock types are pretty much the same, except for the level 2 stage shards that changes to a spread level 3. And that's about it. It's not impressive in coatings, and I didn't manage to gem in any type of coatings, but I'm expecting that between the raw damage and the water damage upgrade, that will be nice. Now if you can see my stats again, this is the talisman I got. It comes with ice attack plus 5. Now, I would have really loved if this was a plus 5 water, and because there's an attack up for the ice at plus 5, I'm guessing there's a chance of getting some hearing protection with a water attack plus 5 at some point, if I'm lucky enough. I'm not sure how that exactly works, but since one element is possible, I'm hoping for the other one to maybe show up one day. But so far, I'm going to have to stick with the just plus 1 high grade or hearing protection that puts the skill up to higher grade earplugs. Basically because the bow doesn't come with a slot that would require to activate that. Other skills, let's see. Only have water attack plus 1, so there's a minimal boost to the water damage. I believe it's going to be only 10 points. 170, yeah. So it's not much of a water boost damage. Stamina's okay for bow use. So basically hearing protection and stamina are going to be the main skills for this particular hunt quest. Now the hunt itself is an arena type hunt because it's an event quest, and the event, as I said, is a strange breed, which is basically hunting 2 Baleful Gigginoxes, or sorry, Gigginoxi, is what I said before. Since that is a land arena, I don't need cool drinks, or hot drinks, sorry. So I'm just going to stick with Mega Potion, Dash Juice, extra materials for extra close range coatings. I do have smoke bombs, but I do believe they don't really work on the Nox or Gigginox species and subspecies, so not much use there. I do have a temper for damage upgrade, so we'll see how it goes. Now I did mention that the smoke bomb is not going to be effective because they don't see in the same way as other monsters. They don't see visually, or at least the mechanics is that they don't see images, they see heat, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. At least I can go in solo, I can take all the extra first aids, and maybe a couple of rations. Don't need any of these. Now there's a good chance that they will show up both together, and that's why I have the smoke bomb. If it's one on one, I don't mind. Too late though, they both were looking this way, so they both saw us at the same time. Now I should paint one. In fact, I need to tag one. No, tag the other one. Good. Tagging is pretty much more effective than painting because you can see, well, those are far reaching. You travel all the map. So I can focus down one monster. Not that the smoke screen lasted too long. Now I will try to keep on using the smoke bomb, see how effective it is or not at blocking vision. Now you could argue that this should still work, because you could say that maybe the smoke screen also releases some heat, disturbing the vision of the Gigginox, either bow or regular. So if it doesn't work, well, maybe it should. It's not that it's a completely blind monster, it's a monster that sees differently than others. Oh, that's the other problem that's going to be with these two Gigginoxes at the Gigginox side, if I want to be. Good thing I didn't recover completely. Please don't recover before that goes off. Wow. So, before the combo attack, yeah, nice health recovery. What was I saying before the combo that got me there? It almost got to me. Ah, I should have. It's hard to tell where you have to go. Okay, did I bring dumb bombs? Please? I did. Please? Oh boy. I need healing. Whew. It's a bit of a nasty combo that happened there. Since I got double paralysis, well, double shock, and then counts 2 on to death. At least they're a bit tranquil right now. If I focus one, the other one shouldn't raise too frequently. And I'm not sure what I was trying to talk about. Might as well hit it now and then if it gets close enough. Yeah, I'm not going to be concerned with the brakes. Mostly focus on. Saw that attack coming. Focus on the damage and get the kills more than anything. Also, the reason I'm doing this quest is because it grants you access to an event weapon, obviously. So I do think that event weapons are a reason to do quests that have repeat monsters. I've done it before. That low rank, I couldn't really avoid the attacks. Wow, they hit nastily. Oh boy! No, don't. Oh my goodness, the jumps are so accurate sometimes. And it weren't even aiming for me at times. Now, I could go for first aid so far. Plenty of those, extra healings. Now, this hunt is a bit confusing sometimes, so I might stop explaining something now and then. When you are paralysed, it really hurt. Oh, I do have to put the weapon away because they're paralysed now. Okay, that's a pounce. It's going to reach me. I'm going to take some. First, I probably should take a mega potion. Oh, which one was it? That one. Okay. And that's why I tag in it with a camera lock on. It's actually helpful in regards to telling which one you're hunting or prioritising, because you can't really tell the difference most of the time. The sizes seem relatively close, so it's harder to tell because of that. Yeah, the long range attacks are going to be a nuisance. Well, the other one has enraged. Even though I haven't really attacked it much, but they do seem to grow in rage over time. It does help since you can tell the difference between the Gigginox you was hunting or trying to focus down compared to the other one. Now, while they are dangerous because they can both attack you at the same time, usually with these types of quests, their health is much lower than normal. Even for multi-hunts, they are usually set at a certain health, making them easier to kill in regards to damage output. Well, they're both in rage, which is nasty really, since their attacks are going to come out much more frequently and damaging. Can't even attack because they're doing their own attacks from a distance, which is causing me to evade all the time. Now we do have explosive arc shots. Was seeing the attack coming, but I wasn't sure what angle that would happen. Yeah, each time you're paralyzed, the hit is quite harmful. It's pretty much a complete mega potion when they hit. Okay, I'm focusing on the enraged one. Want to wait for an opening to heal, really. And both my Shakalakas are pretty much out of the operation charge, they're still alive somewhere. It's a shame that other monsters don't block those attacks, as they just pierce through. But at least the Shakalakas, Chachanganda, kind of work as decoys now and then. Was actually paying attention to a shock wave coming in, and didn't pay attention to the actual attack of the tail. Now, no, that's not my target. It's not much of an option I have right now. But it's exhausted, so I could try to maybe go for the other one, or the main one. So yeah, so at some point I was talking about the smoke bombs and lost track of that. Now, I'm a bit of two opinions in regards of the effectiveness of the smoke bombs against the Gigginox. Because maybe they could just make an excuse that the smoke bomb does not only cloud vision but also generates heat, I believe I mentioned. That could or would be a sufficient explanation to make them work against the Gigginox if they wanted to. Oh, we got a break. Not that I'm that interested. Now, it is possible that this particular quest drops mega potions. It's usually the event quests did work like that. Careful with that. Now I should take dash juice. Careful. Oh, they're long ranging everywhere. They're both charging at me. Luckily, only one can hit normally. They're really comboing their attacks, making it hard to get a release out safely. Get double hit? Nah. Now I do believe I've brought bombs, but I'm not sure when I can use them. Probably focus the bombs on the second one once I kill the first one, if possible. As for the second round of close range coatings, I'm going to wait until the first one is dead, mostly. But maybe I could use it to kill the first one faster, which would make this killing the second one easier, as I no longer have to worry about two attacks coming from different angles. So there's different strategies you can use when hunting simultaneous monsters. Now I could go for a quick level 2 charge. It's the same type of spread, and the time for charging it is not too bad, so I could actually do more damage with the level 2 if possible. There's a shiny there, but I don't want to risk it. There's too many attacks coming in, and they are hitting hard. I'm going to make sure that I'm taking the right one, yeah. No, I don't want the level 1, I want the level 2 charge. Bit of a miss there, could have released sooner. Okay, that one is exhausted. Do I have bombs, don't I? Yeah, large barrel bombs. Maybe we could try using one. Okay, well that's one bomb that's gone off, doing damage. No flinch though, shame. Oh, another enraged there. Not sure how close it is to death. Now of course the time is going to take much longer than the regular hunt because it's both a port type quest and there's two of them. So I'm invading most of the time rather than attacking. It should be relatively easy, and it looks relatively easy to avoid that particular attack at really long range as they spread out. Much easier to spot the openings between the shots, or the shockwave as it travels. Okay, that's trying to bounce me, that's just jumping. Ooh. Now you need at least some sort of protection against roars or wind, at least one of them, because if you get trapped between a combo of both, even though they don't cause damage, it just leaves you open to attacks. That will cause damage. Okay, good distance. Trying to just keep constant distance between me and the Gigginox side. Then verifying that I'm taking the right one now and then. That was a complete miss. Yeah, I'm not sure if this attack will be more damaging. Well, it isn't if it doesn't hit, that's just obvious. Or full close range spread. But since the spread is not hitting fully, I'm guessing maybe the arc shot will do more damage compared to just like some of the arrows from the bow shot. Let's get the... Oh, good dive. Dash shoots out. Take one now. Verify target. Maybe not too close enough. Yeah, that's close enough. Actually, I could hit both of these attacks right now. Bouncing me. The other one is too exhausted to actually speed any attacks, so there's a good chance now. Focus this one down. He's roaring again, or enraging. Should be close to death. Maybe we can't even get the kill before the other one enrages once more. But it is taking some damage from Chacha's bombs. And don't underestimate the damage that Chacha and Kayamba can deal, because they do help a lot. Even though Chacha with those bombs can interfere a lot more. But so far, because of those two targets, it hasn't been too bad. He's even tripped the other Gigginox. I haven't tripped this one yet, and he's tripped the other one. So ridiculous. Oh, wrong button to push. Wanted to release. I probably would have gotten hit by the attack. Thank you, Chacha. You've been really helpful this time around. Why are you rolling towards the monster, please? I need to be wary that I'm short, so that means that if they hit, they can cause knockout. With some attacks, at least. Oh, the other one is in rage. Oh, it's just coming down. Yeah, the spread shot, if they don't hit fully, a bit of a waste. And since the distance is more preferable for an arc shot right now, got 3 arrows there. too bad. Always keep an eye on both of them if you can. Oh, we got a break there again. Again, I'm not really concerned about the breaks. If they give you rewards for them, nice. If not, well, I'm more interested in getting the kill. At least on the first one. Is that it? No, it was just a trip over. Ooh, nearly got it there. Come on, we should be getting close to that kill. Always loved the music of the arena. At least the land one. Is it the same one for the water one? I think it's slightly different. Why did it wrong? I keep pushing the wrong button, so I'm pressing two buttons at the same time, and the wrong action comes out. And I'm not sure if Kayamba's current mask is ideal for this particular hunt, because if they don't really drop the materials but just the mega potions, it's not going to get anything but mega potions. Ow, couldn't really get out there in time. Or further away. Killed by the other Nox, landing on it. That's a monster assistance there. Well, we got the kill around the 15-minute mark, but the second one should be much easier now. We only have one target to worry about. It's not just one target that you have to hit, it's one target that you have to constantly avoid. And be wary of any combo attacks that they might pull off by accident. If they focus you down. Thank you, Charger, for that shielding attack. Well, for being a mute shield. Oh, wrong way to avoid. Usually I try to go towards where it came from, as it's much easier to avoid like that. But not that time. I did go towards it, but a bit too late, I suppose. Now let's see if I can carve anything interesting. If it's just a mega potion, then I'm not going to carve more. No, it's actually monster bars, so let's carve them. I'm not sure how long the body will last, and that's going to hit. Oh right, because the whiter ones don't actually paralyse you. If they're more of a yellow tint, but the one's already vanished, so I lost one carve. Not that really matters that much. So I'm guessing, let's see. The breaks will have a nice effect. And guessing what I was saying about Kayamba's mask not being useful here, if they only drop mega potions, it's not true anymore because they actually drop parts. Now, I'll probably want to combo list and get more close range coatings. Again, I prefer the combo list because if you sort it by the amount of the items that you can currently combine, it will put the ones that you can combine on the first page, which is easier to find. Much quicker than selecting the two items from your inventory to combine. Now I didn't quite change the coating and apply it, did I? Okay, it's currently 1-on-1 since both KM and Cha-Cha are gone. So yes, these lighter ones, I'm not sure what triggers them to be lighter or yellowish. What's the condition? If there's a break, it can no longer paralyze, which is a possibility. If something is broken, it can no longer inject the paralysis effect. But you can tell, especially if you've seen it long enough, or hunted this particular, the Baleful Gigginox enough times, that you can see two different coloured shockwaves. Currently it's just spitting out thunder-based ones, which don't paralyse, while at the start it usually you can see the tint on the egg, it's more yellowish than white, while the regular thunder ones are more of a white bluish. I'm not good with colours myself sometimes, so it might be different visually for you. Again, another one that doesn't seem to be able to paralyze. You can see that like the tips of the shocks are more bluish than yellowish. Whoa, that was close. I'm guessing in this particular quest, because you can actually cast the monsters, Speed Gatherer is not a bad idea if you are aiming to get the materials from the monsters. But since you can easily hunt it on its own, it doesn't make much sense that you would focus on that. So that was the last close range coating. I'm going to wait until for it to be exhausted and then try to bomb it as well. Oh, good thing it can't paralyze anymore. I'm thinking that's the cause, that once you break maybe the body or the head or either one, it can no longer paralyze. At least with that forward discharge, it can still paralyze otherwise. Oh boy. At least it couldn't reach us. What it can do after the shock is knock you out. Or produce the knockout damage. And apparently once you get knocked out, the light effect, the thunder lightning light effect dissipates. So maybe that will work a bit how it actually functions. Okay, got a nice glitch there. I think it's exhausted. I'm not sure if I saw it. Yeah, it's drooling down now. So it might not be a bad idea to try to bomb it. I'm just going for the damage, so it doesn't really matter where it hits. Shame that it jumped. I'm not sure if I can hit it properly. I needed to charge. No, please don't. Oh, we can't actually spit, so... Well, maybe we can just attack it until it charges us. Not what I wanted to do, but... didn't really want to trip it. Now, if it does charges at us, I can just release normally and it should trigger the bombs. Oh boy, that bomb, if it goes off... It did go off. And it goes to the other ones to explode. And we get the kill. As I said, much easier to kill the second one once the first one is dead. Total quest time? Well, quest time remaining, 26 minutes 7 seconds remaining. I'm not going to complain about the time because simultaneous monsters do take more time to deal with. And since I usually take about 15 minutes, or just before the 15-minute mark on the regular monster hunt, or single monster hunt, and this quest has taken less than twice that amount, I'll say what's fast enough. But again, they usually have less starting health as well, so I'm guessing this is the target time, about 25 minutes. I'm gathering life powders because they are nice to get extras that you can keep. I don't think you can keep anything else because it's just mega potions and yeah. Oh well, no, mega potions I can keep. And rations I believe is the other item. So yes, arena runs, even if they're not proper arena quests, just event quests. It's ideal to have the speed gatherer just so you can restock on items that you used up. So rewards. Well, this is what I'm doing the quest for, the Flashbolt Diploma. That unlocks a particular weapon. I need at least 5 most likely, and maybe more for the upgrades if I'm not mistaken. But I should have enough once I do all the hands with all the weapons. Anyway, rewards, actual rewards. The Flashbolt Diploma, as mentioned. We've got hides, so we do get breaks, that's nice. Didn't get them all, but I'm not really too focused on that, as I mentioned. Uncanny hides, Pale Extracts, Thunder Sacks, Baleful Gigginox Claws, and then Armor Spheres. Ooh, hard Armor Spheres. Okay, this should be a good source of them. This might be the other reason why you want to do this quest over doing the regular hunt of the Gigginox. Or the rarer armor spheres. Now I don't need the bones, I can keep the shining charm, and let's see how it goes. Or what we get. I would say it's trash, especially with that negative -6. While range +2, I think I've had much better ones, so just any. No difference in size there that I noticed, or that was reported either. So, this has been the Fabled Harpooner, and in a couple of Baleful Gigginox High, in the, what's it called? A Strange Breed event quest with a bow weapon class, and the Alla Victoria Mark II as the weapon of choice. Hope you enjoyed the video, see you next time, and good hunting.